Heiser's ready. Are you ready? It's time for Saints basketball as they take on Hesser College. We'll get the starting lineups for the CSJ Fighting Saints.
Now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Fighting Saints. From Mayfield, Massachusetts, number 22, Evan Jost. From West Portland, Vermont, guard number 11, Jamie Ryder. Up forward from Brooklyn, New York, number 15, Brad Drysdale. A guard from Queens, New York, number 5, Doug Childs. And a forward from Cambridge, New York, number 21, Tyler Harrington. The head coach of the Fighting Saints, Mr. Phil Bartlett. Assistant coach, Mr. Valdez, Eric Gross.
Did the answer for the women's team? Yep. The answer for the last one.
Saints on three. 1, 2, 3, 6. Haven't had that one before. The captain said we go.
See Brad Drysdale's out there in jump center for CSJ. Who's wearing number 15, taking number 22. Simpson has the Blue Devils in the dark blue uniforms. And this, watching the warm-ups, this should be a great ball game. The CSJ women just missed tonight getting their win here at home. They led by 11 in the second half and just couldn't hold on lead. They got a lot of foul trouble. 3 of their starters fouled out. Ryder went up and he got fouled. Jamie Ryder on his way to the hole will collect the fouls. We've got number 20. Well, I don't have a 25. That's not cool. I already got no number here. Ryder up, and 4 seconds gone by, and you'll get the Saints a 1-0 lead. And I can't tell you who number 25 is because I don't have one on my roster. So they get 1 and 2, and I was just trying to eavesdrop in as they're trying to find out who number 25 is. I just want to get a number or a name to go with the number. On the drive, the defense came over and caused the travel. Nice job sliding over in the paint by the Saints. Well, we'll figure out who number 25 is later. Let's get back to the ball game now. Saints up 1-0. The Saints up strong. Block got his own shot back and gets the finish. No, Childs had a couple chances there. Couldn't get the job done. Here comes Hesser on the break. Hesser has the ball tipped away from behind, and Ryder will slide for it and doing his typical Jamie Ryder job out there, getting all kinds of floor burns to Drysdale. That slapped away from him, picked up and controlled by Hesser. Good sequence of action right there. No points off it, but a lot of movement. Oh, 3-point shot, and got it. All twine for Rosario. So Rosario wastes no time right there. Ryder to Harrington, Tyler Harrington. Another solid season so far for Harrington. Drysdale on the road to the basket. Didn't make the hoop. He's going to get another chance, and he will get the finish in time. Drysdale. And we're tied at 3-all. 18:40 to go. 20-minute halves. Overtime necessary. College basketball right here in Rutland's very own backyard. This should be Rutland's own college team right here. The CSJ Fighting Saints. And boy, Harrington got a hand on the ball and just rolled it all the way down. That was Narcissus that took the shot. And the Saints on the perimeter right now. And then for Ryder to come back between circles. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 22 seconds on the shot clock. And Ryder fouled on the drive, and it's going to be the second foul he's been able to draw on Hesser College here. And that foul called on Narcissus. Narcisse called for the foul. Now these Saints taking it side out. It looks like Harrington's going to go and take the ball out of bounds. Into Ryder. Again, Harrington outside is just such a good shooter that they have to come out and play him, and that opens up the paint for Drysdale. That time the ball went on bounds, and after a conference between the officials, they're going to go with Hesser College basketball. And Wright is going to pick up at mid-court. You see the quickness off the dribble by Welch, Adrian Welch, number 14. Takes it and makes it. I think it was a two-pointer. Yeah, they're only giving credit for a two-point shot right there, as Simpson will make the basket. Right up to Harrington. He's posted out mid-court low. Going to swing the ball over to Childs. He'll go to Drysdale and see if he'll spin baseline. Now he'll kick the ball back out, and Childs up, and no. Harrington just missed getting the rebound on the breakaway down the floor, and the finish, no. Hard off the glass. And Jamie Wright, CSJ down by 2, slowing things down. Just underway, basically. We played 3 minutes of basketball. A lot of intensity on the floor, and there's the foul on the drive.
Get out, Evan.
It was Rosario that missed the layup at the other end of the floor. And Banks coming in now for the Blue Devils. And we have a CSJ timeout.
CSJ.
And you can see a 5-3 score. CSJ down by 2. Yeah, and 3 fouls, as you see, also all on Hesser College. Saints without a foul yet. Right, he'll take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. They're going to run that stack formation. And actually, it wasn't. It was in the corner, taken out by Harrington, and he'll take the 3-point shot, and nope, won't get the bounce his way. Ball will pop out of the pack, and here comes Hesser College on the break, and got it. Banks took that one to the bank, and makes it 7-3 Hesser. Doug Childs. Now CSJ's had a very bad pattern this season. Well, not bad pattern, very distinctive pattern. Of starting, usually they kind of bog down until the second half, and then they've made some incredible comebacks this year. And then they played their best ball in the second half of all the ball games. Jeff Hesser at scores table. He's going to be coming in for the Fighting Saints, coached by Phil Bartlett. Ryder with the steal, threw it away, and he'll squirt the ball out to Yops. Yops up ahead to Childs. He's all alone and got it. So Yops the assist and the bucket to Childs. That makes it a 7-5 game. Saints down by 2. Rosario with the basketball will get it off on this side. And they danced around but didn't get the finish. That was Banks with the catch. And that was also Welch, not Rosario. I apologize about that. To the hole, count the basket, got fouled, going to the line for the and one. Yeah, Narcisse fouled by Drysdale. Now, Drysdale's had an awful niche of getting into a situation where he falls out of the ball game.
Now checking in for CSJ from Bolton, Vermont, number 10, Jeff
Hesser in there. Narcisse at the line will get it. 10-5. And pressure in the backcourt. And Ryder able to run to an open spot on the floor. And Harrington gets him the basketball. Ryder behind the back. Pull it back out now, and they'll set their offense up. To Drysdale. Hesser passed up the 3-ball. Harrington won't, and he'll get it. 3-pointer for Harrington. Cuts the lead to 2 at 10-8. Oh, a little trickery there with the ball by Welch and the basket. Hesser. The Saints put up a lot of points. They give up a lot of points, but they score a lot of points. Hesser that time caught nothing but twine, or air, I mean, on his way to the twine, and will be a one and done as here comes Hesser College. He'll swing it all the way over, and that shot put up and got it. Tell you wide open was Banks, and he nailed it. 15-8, and that's going to bring Tyler Madison off the bench and into the ball game for CSJ. Ryder, needing some help, finds Childs. 21 on the shot clock. Childs got grab going through the paint, and Hesser will save the basketball, give it off to Harrington. They get reset here and find their spacing again. 10 on the shot clock, Ryder. Making his move, and Welch let him go by. Ryder almost tipped in by Harrington, and at the buzzer, it's not a shot clock violation because it did hit the rim prior to the 35 seconds expiring. Oh, he's hot. Oh, was that? That was Welch. Timeout taken by CSJ. And boy, do they need an 18-8 full timeout, and they need a chat right now. They're down by 10, but it even looks worse than that. Well, it's taken here in the first, not quite 6 full minutes of basketball by CSJ's coach Bartlett, as his team, like I said, they're a much better second half team than they're in the first half. They're down just 10, but like I said, it seems a lot worse just because they've really been getting out hustled down the floor. Madison now in the ball game. Will bring it back out. There's a touch by Childs. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and he'll give it back. Harrington open and can't get it to drop. And yeah, let's get the call here. I believe it was last touched by CSJ, and I think they're going to come out like a bunch of hornets when their nest gets broken open, because they got lit up in the huddle, and they're talking about playing some defense out there. Shot up, shot wide, weak side rebound Drysdale as he went over the top of the hoop, no good, and Drysdale there for the rebound off to Ryder between circles to slow it down. And I'm not sure if the Saints get out and run and gun so far, what I see from these Blue Devils. Ball tipped, Harrington grabs it, brings it back to Madison, and he just lost his bearings out there, and that's going to be a foul on Madison as he'll fall. Welch, Adrian Welch. And it's going to be 2 shots coming up for Hesser College. So Welch at the line with a 10-point lead. First foul on Madison, second on the team. I believe Jobst also coming in the ballgame for CSJ's. He's at the score table. And Welch will miss the first shot. And we have another one coming in, Stephen Pyrus coming in for, that's a Hesser College substitution. Pyrus coming in, number 33. He'll miss them both, ball batted around, and Drysdale able to pull his hands off at the last second. It's going to be out from Hesser College to CSJ, and right in the back court, isolated against Welch on that pressure defense, bringing it up against Welch. There's the foul on Welch, and boy, I gotta tell you, I'm not on about fouls 35, 40 feet away from the basket. And we'll have the ball. There we go, 6-inch tripod. There we go. They'll bring it back to Childs. You see, Yachts did get into the ball game. Childs will pull up from three-point shot, no good, and that's going to be Yops keeping the ball alive, but it's going to be taken over by Hesser College. Blue Devils with Welch down the floor. There's the trailer, and got it. That was pretty easy. Narcisse will get the finish, but again, just easy penetration down through the paint. They look like they're saying, Merry Christmas, come on in. Saints defense, like I said, they give up a lot of points. And there's Ryder drawing his 3rd foul of the first half, and not 8 minutes of basketball. And shots coming up for Jamie Ryder.
Number 11, Banks.
Banks will pick up the foul.
Shooting for CSJ is number 11, Jamie Ryder.
And they got down 20-8. They have got to start to level off. Talking about CSJ. I mean, it seems apparent to me when I'm watching the game right now that CSJ not trying to grind it up, but slow down the tempo a little bit, especially in their half-court offense. And I don't worry about them. They've been behind by a lot more in other games and been able to kind of get everything going in the right direction later. So Welch with the ball. He's got Banks over on that right side. He was well guarded. Pyrus with the basketball, and he waits for the cut, and Banks dumps it down inside, blocked, and still got the shot away, and the tip up and in. Simpson took the original shot, missed it, and then put his own missed shot on the tip and back up and in. 22-10. Yops got tangled up down there, and Babel picked the ball back up and almost got the finish. Left it a little soft on the rim. Pyrus full throttle ahead. But I can tell you, Hesser wants to push the tempo outside, and no, a rare miss here early on this first half by Banks, and Drysdale out of the pack, up under control. And you're gonna let that one go. Now I've done games where they would have called that on him. Right with the rebound. Yops getting up, shaking cobwebs off his head, and he got clobbered by somebody. I think Drysdale might have actually hammered him. 22-12. Drysdale playing with a little fire in his pants right there. And Yops getting up. He got popped in the head down at the other end of the floor. He falls on the floor here, got his hand stepped on. There's Pyrus going to be the man taking the ball out of bounds, and they get set. And looks like they're going to go into box formation. Yop still shaking. His head rubbing his face. Yeah, and he's open. Nice grab and the finish. Pretty play by Simpson. Oh, look at. It's going to be off from right out of bounds. That was Welch that created all the havoc back there for the Blue Devils. And Coach Bartlett not too happy right now with the officiating. Got a long look from one of the officials right there, and he could be looking at a tee tonight on Munger Vision. And you're watching Saints basketball on Munger Vision on PEGTV, and got a foul called on one of the Saints down inside. They're just not quick enough right now. Child's called for the foul. Now send Banks to the line. Now, so with a 12-point lead, that is the third foul on the Saints, first on Childs. Hesser with 5 team fouls, and that pass is hit by Banks. Pitts, Lamar Pitts in the ballgame now for Hesser College. Tell you, when they come off the bench, they're quicker and quicker. So, I mean, my God, they got a lot of speed on this team. But can lead at 13 right now. And it's going to stay 13. Ryda will get to that long rebound. And boy, they're saying push the tempo, and here comes Ryda into the front court. As he loses it off his foot to Yops, off his foot to Yops. Childs with the grab, Tyrus on him. And that's got to be a foul, and they will call it as Narcisse will go and get the push from behind against Drysdale. They tried to post him up. Oh, they call it a hold, whatever.
Number 24, Narcisse.
And there should be no shot, but it is the 6th team foul, which means the next foul committed by the Blue Devils will send the Saints to the line for at least the 1-on-1 here. Drysdale, strong move to the hole and the finish by Brad Drysdale. Going to have the Grand Union player of the game at the conclusion of the contest, and that means that that player from CSJ will get the player of the game shirt donated by Grand Union. Up by Pyrese, and got it, boy. Wicked shooting percentage right now for the Blue Devils out there from Hesser College. And boy, Jamie Ryda having to work so hard to get open against that press. That'll take its toll in the second half on Ryda. And Narcisse is going to be called for the fall from behind against Drysdale. And an arm bar called. That's going to send Drysdale to the line, where he's been hot and cold all season. He's got to get more consistent at the free throw line. There the substitutions coming to the ball game right now. It's McCleary, Sean McCleary coming in for Narcisse, who picked up his 3rd foul, so it's a Hesser College substitution. There's Drysdale will sight the basket. Saints down 14, and it'll stay 14. As Yops had a hand on it, couldn't control it. Banks comes out of the pack with the basketball. Up ahead, and no. Look at the offensive rebound. Oh, Drysdale said, "Get out of my house." Look at that. Look at that ball being tapped around. They'll go down inside and blocked again by Drysdale. 2 blocks in that sequence by big Brad Drysdale. Just wait till he can actually learn to play defense, how good he's going to be. CSJ is the feature on Sports Beat for the next 3 weeks, so you can tune into Sports Beat and get to meet these Fighting Saints. And Childs off the mark and ball on the floor, and going to be taken out of there. And it was McCleary, 34, ended up with the basketball, got it to Pyrus. And Banks trying this side, not the same success. He'll miss this time. Good box out by Ryda. He came down with the ball, and he'll take it on the dribble into the front court. Ryda between circles takes a breath, surveys the floor. 9:14 going to first half. Saints held to 14 points so far, and Ryda got it! And they needed that. Ryda can turn on the offense when he wants to. He's a 1,000-point scorer in high school, and they're going to call. See, I understand the call, but he actually lost his balance and fell backwards. It would have been a good no call, but it'll be his first personal foul. The team's fourth. As Banks taking a breather, and he's had some phenomenal shooting here in the first half. And I don't have a 12. Pyrus came in, and Childs gambled on the steal, and Ryda jumped up in the air and forced the pass to come back to the outside. Pitts with the basketball. Backed up, brought it out, and if I don't have the name on the roster, I can't announce them, so I don't know who number 12 is, or 24. Here comes Ryda after the misses. Harrington rebound. Harrington's been quiet other than that three-point shot. He's been quiet the rest of this first half. Ryda glances at the clock. 24 seconds left on the 35-second clock. Yops with the touch. Got it to Childs in the corner against Pyrus. Going to try to post up Yops, who put the shot, and that was blocked away. Coming across is McCleary, I believe. They got a hand on it. Saints down by 11, and Pitt's trying to do something about that. Weak side rebound taken over by the Blue Devils. That was Simpson that got the rebound. Pyrus, ball fakes, draws Childs to him, regathers the basketball, will slide along the baseline. There's the double team by Harrington, and that's going to leave him open. And Simpson will can it. Tell you what, Saints looking like they need to take a breath here right now. They're down by 13, but the pace of the game, not what they need right now. As Childs, got fouled on the drive. Hesser coming back into the ball game. And that foul will be on Pyrus. And again, that's the 8th team foul, so there'll be shots coming up here for CSJ. And Doug Childs at the line. Saints down by 13, 30-17. That is Pyrus' first personal foul. Childs will hammer that one in there. And Doug Childs will lead down to 12 now. Looking to make it 11, will do so. And Welch coming back into the ballgame wearing number 14 for the Blue Devils. He's going to replace Simpson. So Hesser College making the trip down to good old Rutland, Vermont. And when they go home, they can click CSJ basketball on PEGTV.com, video on demand. Watch the game again. That is Doug Childs with the steal in the basket. The Saints down by just 9 now as they put together a mini run. And boy, I tell you, Ops charged with the ball. Welch gave it up. There's a great push down. Oh, Childs must have gotten all ball, and Drysdale stepped out of bounds. I tell you, there were no arguments from the bench of Hesser College, so it was a tremendous block. Well, good help by Childs coming over, and last touch by Drysdale. See, Drysdale and Childs fighting amongst themselves for the basketball, and they lost it out of bounds. Good hustle, they're hustling. Look at that, in the paint and going to the line. On the arm, 2 shots, yep. Hesser College heading to the line. That's the 5th team foul on CSJ with 7:14 to go. And that's going to be I thought it was going to be short, but was able to nurse it up over the front of the rim and in. It's Ryda. Backs it up. Childs with 20 on the shot clock. Childs puts it up and nope. Look at the nice job inside by Yops to keep the rebound alive. Comes to Drysdale and he'll dribble. Well, he scares me when he dribbles in crowds, but he'll get the ball to Ryda's hands, and I'm okay with Ryda. He calms me down when he handles the basketball. They got a new 35 on the shot clock too. And then, oh, I'm not sure how that can't be a foul going through. Pitts up, Pitts, no. Offensive rebound, Welch came out of nowhere to get it, turns Hesser around, takes it to the hole, and who was it? Drysdale that altered the shot, and Pirates with the basketball. Cleary falling away, got it. Boy, you talk about a quick sequence. That Hesser team is lightning. I don't know if I'm getting it all on tape because I have VHS, and they're moving in digital movement right now. Ryda going to be fouled. Now that's a silly foul. That's 44 feet away from the basket. That's going to send Ryda to the line, and Saints staying in the ball game right now from the free throw line. Harrington going to come in for Childs for CSJ.
Jamie Ryda, number 11 on the line for the Fighting Saints.
Again, Ryda talking about taking Banks as he comes back to ball game number 11, and they're getting their defensive assignment set right now with 6:02 to go in the first half. This is the 9th team foul on Hesser College, so the next foul committed by Hesser in the first half will be the double bonus the rest of the way for CSJ is Ryda. Right on with that one. Cuts the lead to 12. They've been chasing Hesser all through this first half. They don't want to let the last 6 minutes let it get let the lead balloon out of control. Pirates, empty back court, no pressure, no, we'll give it to Welch. Welch started the ball game at the point guard position, took a little breather, back in there right now. McCleary just made the last one, they'll miss that one, and the rebound will come down. Hesser's got a ton of rebounds, and there's the steal by Ryda trying to pull away from Welch. Will go up, and there's a foul, and Ryda will crash into the wall, and little activity afterwards with Hesser.
Foul on number 14, Adrian Welch. Jamie Ryda.
So Ryda going back to the line where he just made his last two. Then again, I think that's the 6th foul that he has drawn on Hesser College here. Is again, when he puts his mind to it, he can dictate a ball game to the opponent. Oh, he'll miss that one.
DeAndre Simpson, number 22, checks back in for Blue Devils.
All right, now they're having what happened was people, they purposely were making noise on the bench, and that's what he just had 5 guys all coughing at once. Just let him shoot it again. That's actually kind of a real low ball thing to do on the coach's instruction. The whole bench fake sneezed. I mean, it's a ball game, I know, but no need to resort to punk moves like that. They're going to call a foul. Now, you got to believe that came from that last activity time to the coach on the bench. Yeah, I'm not saying makeup call, but that's just when hey, I'm the ref, don't do that again falls. Lead down to 10, 34-24. Hesser and Ryda in the backcourt. And Childs and Tyler Madison getting set to come back in the ball game. We're at 5:28 to go in the first half, and Ryda against Welch will kick it off to Hesser. He'll bring the ball back to Drysdale. I thought he'd done a good job of keeping Harrington really out of the offensive set so far. There's Tyler Harrington with the basketball and gets it to Ryda. 12 on the shot clock. Ryda gives it back to Yops. He'll miss. Drysdale will tip it to himself, go up, and no, he can't get the finish. We got a foul on the rebounding action. It's getting chippy on the floor. I'll keep it back here as you can see Welch talking to Drysdale. And Drysdale being scolded now. It's good stuff.
Drysdale, number 15, shoot 2 for CSJ.
shots, and Drysdale set now, and 5 minutes even on the clock. And he'll flatline that and get a second chance here, but like I said, he's been inconsistent from the free throw line all season, and that's something he's really got to work on.
25, Stevenson back in for Hesser.
Because with his athletic ability and his offensive strength, he's going to draw a lot of fouls just going to the hole like he does all the time. Look at that one. 34-25. Pirates will bring the basketball up. Things getting heated up here in December at CSJ's athletic complex. Cleary had the open look, didn't take it, brings the ball back to Welch. Welch off the dribble will go past right, and they'll kick it out on the wing. They'll just reset the offense. And that was blocked by Drysdale at the three-point line. He's got 3 blocked shots in this first half, Drysdale down. And the more important fact, he's only got 1 personal foul. And again, Ryder got a lot of minutes here in this first half for CSJ. Drysdale pulled it back out, goes between the legs, and tell you, he makes me nervous when he dribbles the ball. Ryder from way outside will come off the front of the rim, and Harrington will chase it down, and look at a new 35-second shot clock. Ryder up, got it! Ryder and Harrington combined on that one. Cuts the lead to 7, and it's been a long time since CSJ's been that close. Nice job of breaking the press. 3-ball on it, and no. Rebound blocked by Tyler Madison. Oh, get out of my house, Madison says. And again, the officials having to top the players on the floor. Now, I don't have a name for 25. I don't have a number or a name on my jersey. Me showing what he thinks was happening to him from the other players for CSJ. Official trying to keep him in the ball game by telling him to quiet down.
31, Anthony Rosario.
He's coming out of the ball game now, so Rosario coming into the contest. Number 31 for Hesser College. They'll get the ball in now as Simpson with it, number 22. And Cleary will back it up and then find Welch, his point guard. 14 on the shot clock. Welch, number 14, with the ball. Welch on the spin to the corner. 4 seconds on the shot clock, 3 seconds. But they want to follow up to the Saints. They've done such a good job defensively. And that's going to be out of bounds as it hit the back support on the backboard. That's out of bounds. That's a good defensive trip by CSJ. And I don't get to say that a lot, so I better take advantage of it on that one right there. 34-27. CSJ down by 7, but have the basketball. As they orchestrate from the sideline the offensive set they want. But they've got a tremendous mismatch with Harrington. And they don't take advantage of it, but Madison will make it instead. Lead down to 5 now, 34-29. And Welch will lose the ball out of bounds. Went off from Welch out of bounds. It's going to be Saints basketball. And that's right again, causing all kinds of trouble out there for Hesser College. So with 3 minutes ago, the Saints, like I said, are not a good starting team, but they get it together later in the ball game, and that's just what they've done right now. Madison's had big minutes off the bench tonight. There's Harrington, and they have Rosario on him, and got it! Harrington with the bucket! Basket's good, but again, they had the mismatch with Rosario somehow getting on Harrington to guard him. Harrington with a good, God, I would say 7 inches on him, possibly. And he's got a chance to make it a 2-point ball game. And Harrington will get that one. And now, there was a complaint from Coach Cooper of Hesser College, and I have no idea what he's complaining about. But it's going to be a wicked second half as things are pretty gnarly and chippy out there. Up and no, they missed the open look. Look at Drysdale. Look at Drysdale muscle that rebound down. Saints can take the lead with a 3-ball, looking for the tie with a 2-point basket. They were down by I think 17 at one point. Childs with the spin, up and got it. Count it! And Coach Cooper can't believe that one. And Doug Childs with that spinorama move of his.
Simpson, Doug Childs' basket will be good, and Doug will be shooting one.
And we are tied at 34. Oh, he's talking about the fouls. All right, 12-5 right now. His team's got the 12 team fouls. He's saying that his guys are going to the basket and not getting fouls, and CSJ's getting home cooking, basically. Yop's going to be coming back in the ballgame for CSJ. You see Simpson at the ball to McCleary. Now McCleary hit a couple perimeter shots and pass it up. Look at that. Look at that job by Drysdale on the boards. What happens is those 3 balls that Hesser was making early on aren't dropping out. The perimeter game's gotten cold for Hesser, and Saints have figured out, to wake up and start playing some basketball. Harrington got down inside. The shot was blocked, and they'll bring it up now to Rosario. Rosario into the front court. Found McCleary and got it. Good push down the floor by Hesser that time. They'll take the lead back, 36-35. And nice grab by Childs with Pyrus on him. And Childs got the ball out front of him, and that'll lead to a turnover. And Madison will get the ball back to Drysdale, to the hole. Tell you what, Drysdale playing with a little meaning tonight. He's got the intensity going real early in the ball game. As Welch from the floor will slide the ball back to Pyrus on a great play. And we got a timeout called by Hesser College. 1:02 to go in the first half, 37-36 CSJ. So Pyrus will take the ball out of bounds for Hesser College and easily gets it into Welch. Welch being guarded by Ryda. That's been a tremendous matchup all night. McCleary up, and boy, hard. I think he's looking for a foul, but it's hard off the glass, and there's the bump to slow down the penetration of the ball coming up the floor, and look at it off the Childs, and now Hesser will pick up at midcourt as they go down to set up their defense. Drysdale's just been spectacular here in the first half. To Madison, feeling it. Got it! Madison with big minutes off the bench tonight, man. 40-36 CSJ. Shot clock is off. 25 on the game clock. Offensive foul called. Well, he reached out and extended his arm. That's really not a no-brainer there, and they're all upset over it. But the last time I knew basketball, you couldn't reach out and push your defender away.
Adrian Welch.
A 5-for-5 substitution coming in for Hesser with 23.4 seconds to go. Yeah, they're going to come over. I think they have to go fix the net. That's all it is the net. So Ryder will pull the net down. We're good to go. It had gotten all tangled up, the net had. So Childs and company, a chance to play for the last shot. They trailed by a ton, and they've come all the way back to take the lead. To Ryder. 9 seconds left on the game clock. They'll give it off to Childs. Childs, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and it won't go down. Hesser, Banks coming up. This will count. He let it go, and just off the mark. In the first half, let's reach to a stop with CSJ leading Hesser 40-36 on Munger Vision on PEGTV.
36.
So it'll be Saints basketball to get this second half underway. And Hesser College got off to a blistering start in that first half, right up until about the 8-minute left to play mark. And then they kind of got distracted from the basketball game. Got caught up in the fouls, or the calls more than the fouls. Well, Tyler Harrington, same 5. Jamie Ryder, Tyler Harrington, Brad Drysdale, Doug Childs, and Evan Yost in the ball game for the Fighting Saints. Harrington had just a brief moment to talk to him before the start of the second half, and I said, "You're quiet tonight." And he said, "I'm sick." He's been battling. Well, everybody's been sick this year. Childs backs up, and that was tipped way out there, and Yops will get in here and tip it back to Harrington. 23 on the shot clock, and jump ball called. Narcisse got the call. He reached in and grabbed hold of the basketball and jumped basketball. So Narcisse will play with 3 fouls. Remember, he started off game hot, but then got in foul trouble and had to sit down for most of that later portion of the first half of basketball. 40-36, Saints with the lead. Banks play a little inside-outside game. Banks lit it up from the outside in that first half. A lot of good points off the bench tonight by Tyler Madison for CSJ. And of course, Hesser solid off the bench. Going to have Yops call. Now, this is what I wanted to see. The Hesser college coach, after the clock had expired when the teams were heading to the locker room, was very argumentative with the refs. Said the fouls were 15-5 against them. And usually when that happens, and the other coach shows displeasure with the officiating, it goes the other way in the second half. All of a sudden, everything's a foul for you after you complain about it. I wish it was like that at work. If I complain at work, I just get more and more crap. Oh, I'm trying to get my lens focused here. There we go. That'll be off the front of the rim, chased down in the corner by Yops. And a foul called on the push. And he's questioning that call already.
Foul whistled on number 24, Jerome Narcisse.
I understand sticking up for your guys, but then there's just the point where you distract them. It takes me, after I shut my camera off, a good 5 or 6 minutes of, I don't know why it's old. My camera's old like me. And Narcisse will pick up his 4th personal foul and he'll sit down now. But I have to find the focus on it because I shoot manual focus like you should. But it takes me a while till the camera basically has to warm up again. How's that for being old? My camera's got to warm up. Harrington on the drive, had his pass intercepted, got in the air, and here it comes, the break the other way, and Pyrese up. He'll shuffle the pass off, was looking for Banks, got in the crowd. Harrington got the basketball up ahead to Yops. Yops with the grab. Across, Drysdale backing him in and not getting the finish. There's the tip, no good. Yops got up there and almost tipped it back in. And then Yops will get the jump ball called and technical foul called. Yeah, it had to be called. I mean, that young man, I don't have his name and number on my roster, but he's been out of control. Yeah, this isn't a school. It's an organized college game. This isn't a schoolyard game. So we're going to have technical foul shot by Tyler Harrington. So Harrington, who's a little under the weather, going to be elected to go to the line, take the shots. No point shot so far here in the second half. And he'll get that swish. It'll be the first points of the second half. Comes on a technical foul from the free throw line. Then it gets me Hesser, number 25. So I don't have his name on my roster. His own teammates are trying to tell him just to put a sock in it right now. And it was a jump ball. It's going to be CSJ's basketball. You see the coach, took the player out of the game, but he's talking about how bad the referees are. He should be explaining to the young man why on a whistle you don't talk to the officials and then throw the ball away to the ceiling and act shocked when you get a foul, technical foul. That's what he should be discussing, not his opinion of how bad the referees are, because it's bled over into his team now and they're totally distracted about playing basketball because they're caught up with this them against us attitude with the officials. 42-36. This is going to be a wild finish. Harrington blocked. Thought he had snuck in there, and he didn't. He got detected and got rejected. And Ryda gets the ball into Harrington. That's his spot, and that's beautiful. Yeah, he got to his office, that corner. 44-36 now, with 18 minutes to go in the ball game. Saints with the lead. They trailed by at least 13. I think I got as high as 17. Pirates baseline, got to meet the basket, great to pass out. Simpson couldn't handle it, and here comes Childs. Childs out of the pack with it. Childs. Going to take it all the way in, pulls up, soft jumper by Childs. That running one-hander. Remember, Hesser, timeout taken, 46-36.
Blue Devils.
30 second timeout.
Yeah, they're going to say 30 seconds, so. Take a look at that CSJ huddle, and at 46-36, as you can see right there. But CSJ, like I said, they are a much better later in the ball game team. As you saw from the start tonight, I don't know what it is. I don't think I get up an hour earlier in the day, so they're on time for the game and they're ahead or what. But they got it cooking now. Of course, it's a long time to go still, and leads can disappear very, very quickly. Oh, this camera's driving me nuts tonight. There we go. So McCleary in the ball game, and McCleary's going to take the ball out of bounds. As Pirates now will run the point. Even though they have their starting point guard, Welch, in the ball game. That's Welch that had it. And Welch with it now. And boy, quick hands by Ryder, quicker hands by Pirates, and then they'll double him down inside. He'll toss the ball back up top, 11 on the shot clock. And on the move, Welch leave it on the front of the rim, and the rebound will come down to Brad Drysdale. He'll dribble all the crowd of people and slow it down, and they want Ryder to push the ball down the floor, and he will oblige, but the good defense that time by Hesser College got back and took away any more penetration to the basket. Jobs will make the catch, and then his pass tipped out of bounds right in front of Coach Bartlett. Childs, number 5, taking the ball out. When Harrington, that was a tough pass. That was a tough play all the way around. Turnover, and here comes Pirates. Pirates pass Childs front court. Roll the free throw line up and got it. He just pushed it to the baseline and got the finish. Nice job by Pirates. The lead down to 8 now. 16:39 to go on the clock. Childs. The toss ball all the way over to Yob. She'll pass up the shot. Reverses, and Ryder will get it. That was beautiful reversal. Get the ball back around to the baseline. Ryder, I said, 1,000-point scorer in high school. He can do it. Yeah, there's going to be a foul called on Drysdale. I believe it's going to be a second. Well, that's a very good description of the foul. He had 2 hands on him and won't let him go, the official said. So that'll be the second foul on the team this half, and the second foul on Drysdale. That was tipped by Harrington and caught by Banks to Simpson, and now he'll get the ball in the hands of Welch. McCleary. Oh, that was a tough shot. He almost got it. And he came back and threw it off from right. Great play by McCleary. Great play by McCleary. Remember, he took the shot and he kept it alive, and he threw it out of bounds off from Ryder. And Yop's coming out, and Tyler Madison coming into the ball game for CSJ. McCleary on the baseline will be handed the basketball, and Hesser College will run that box formation to get it into play. 32 seconds on the shot clock. And they have to come outside to Welch. He'll spin away from the defense, put it up, and no. Tipped around to the baseline. Madison will have it. And they're picking up deeper into the backcourt now with the defense. Madison beat to the spot, the blocking foul. Yep. Yeah. McCleary called for the foul. And Ryder will take the ball out of bounds. So CSJ is going to, looks like they're going to run stack, and that's what they'll do. Childs just comes off, pops out, he's got it. Pirates on him. Childs shoots over the top of Pirates. No good. Weak side rebound will come down to Harrington. He got it over the top of Simpson, now in the hands of Drysdale. So they'll get the new shot clock obviously also, and they'll set the offense up now. And they rotated all the way around to Madison, and then he had nowhere to get the ball down into Childs. He got pushed off the blocks, goes in, got he strung. Look at that follow-up. Drysdale, no, he had 3 chances. The Saints didn't convert it into points, and here comes Banks. He'll curl back, wait for the trailer. It'll be taken up now by Welch on the penetration. There's the dish to baseline and a foul. And I believe Madison just picked up his second foul. Yeah, on the arm, and that will be his second personal, and nobody in real foul trouble yet for CSJ. Remember, Narcisse has 4 fouls for Hesser College, and McCleary at the line. Stops the clock with 15:06 to go. And McCleary will miss that free throw. Got it. Now they'll make the substitution. As Banks will come out. Banks looked like he was ill before the second half started. He was having some problems over there, like a flu type thing, and he's going to sit down and take a break right now. 48-39 CSJ. Harrington will swing the ball back around to Madison. I'll tell you what, Madison went in and almost made up for his mistake. There's a run by McCleary up and no. Got it. Good hustle down the floor. And that's Saints lead down to 7. Heiser coming in now. He's at the scorer's table for CSJ. And it's a game of runs. Right now it's Hesser's turn to run. McCleary called for the foul. No shots yet. That's only going to be, well, that'll be 3 fouls on McCleary, and I believe that's going to be the 4th on the team. The CSJ's got ground down their offense now. They're trying to force the ball into Childs. Ryda, baseline. Ryda cut off. Slides it over to Madison, to Harrington. Back to Childs. Now he's open, and he got it. That's great ball movement. That's execution on the play. They couldn't have drawn it up any better on the dry erase board. Nope. And that ball tipped around, and going to be white basketball. Goes off McCleary. Boy, he plays a lot larger than that 5'10", 5'11" frame of his.
Checking back in for the Blue Devils, number 25, Samuel Stevenson.
Also, Stevenson is number 25. I have him as 23 on my roster. So Stevenson, 25, back in the ballgame. After he got that technical foul, he set out for, oh, good, well, almost 4.5 minutes of game time, probably 10 minutes of real time. Childs against Pyrus, up and double clutched, and the ball lays on the floor. And see, they got isolated down to a one-on-one basketball game, and I just thought the Saints were flowing better. Travel calling Heiser. Yeah, Heiser just got in a whole bunch of Hesser people and couldn't see his way out of them. And so with a 9-point lead, CSJ goes on the defense now. And the ball comes inbounds, and Simpson wants the baseline. Heiser kind of, oh, it looked like he exposed it at first. Madison again playing great tonight. He's got some fire tonight going. Up and Pirates will get it. Yeah, and the net needs to be fixed, and Tyler will do it. Yeah. Now we had to get a step ladder to reach that. .50-43, and Ryder works off the screen set in the back court by Harrington. Pushes the ball down to Heiser and slapped out of bounds. The CSJ ball. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Drysdale coming in the ball game right now. And it's Drysdale looking to find that. He was hot in the first half. He's looking to get hot again here in the second half. Harrington's going to take a hydration break and get some water in his system. It's Drysdale with the ball and trying to take his defender. Will go up and nice, beautiful move. Didn't get the shot though. Got his rebound? No, too hard. Gets the chance, squirts it out, and ball on the floor, and everybody going after. Jump ball called to be blue basketball. Yeah, held the blue. Be Hesser's basketball. And they're going to take a side out. Okay. And they've got a run in them right now. They've cut the lead down to 7. As Welch will get up to help the Pirates up front. Tell you what, there's a behind the back pass. Oh, blocked by Drysdale. He's got 4 blocks in the ball game. He could be looking to be the Grand Union player of the game right now. Childs cranks it up and knocks it down. 3-ball by Childs. And he threw it out of bounds. That was Stevenson. Lost the handle on the ball. And they're going to have Hesser coming in. Yeah, he's going to stay in the ball game. Harrington's going to come in for Childs. Hesser will take the ball out of bounds. 53-43 Saints with 12:38 to go in the basketball game. So Ryan, again, he's worked hard tonight. He's put a lot of minutes in. Drysdale playing some defense tonight. He's got 4 blocks in the ball game. He was looking to drive, and had that help defense go over. Ryder from way beyond the arc. No. Ball tipped around. Harrington going to go to the hole. Had a block on the way to the hole. It's going to be Simpson that got the block. And I tell you, there is some intense basketball being played on the floor right now at CSJ. It's why you got to get down here in person and catch a game live. Harrington with a good grab. Now bring it to Drysdale. Narcisse back in the ballgame with the 4 fouls, playing defense against Drysdale. Ryder to Harrington. Simpson on him, and 21 on the shot clock. Welch there defensively, and boy, no call on the collision. The ball will come straight down, and McCleary will get it, and he can outlet the basketball, get it to Narcisse. Welch penetrates, dishes, Narcisse, stutter steps, ball tipped from behind by Ryder. And Ryder had possession and called timeout. That Jamie Ryder, it's like having 3 coaches on the floor, and we hurt his knee too. He's got to walk it off. They need Mr. Ryder not only tonight, but all season. I'm not really sure what happened to him, but he does make it to the bench with the aid of Tyler Harrington. So 53-43, Saints in the lead in the second half on PEGTV on Munger Vision. That's still limping. It looked like it had been his lower back. But he stays, no, he's coming out of the ball game, and it'll be, I think it's the first time I can remember him coming out of the ball game tonight. There's Harrington rolling to the hole on that pick and screen, and will go off from the defense. I believe that was McCleary. Yes, McCleary last touched it for Hesser College. It'll be CSJ basketball. Nate Small, 33, going to be coming in the ball game for CSJ. Yeah, he's going to come in now for Hesser. So Small in for Hesser. .11:30 to go in the second half. Saints by 10. Drysdale backs up outside the arc, way beyond the arc. We'll hand it off to Childs. 19 on the shot clock. Virus and Childs has been a fun matchup tonight. Yops wants to penetrate, jump stop, steps, no good. Skipped around and comes into the hands of Welch. Off to the races. Welch into the paint, pushes it off to the wing. Simpson couldn't handle it, and kind of a crowd of people. Ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be CSJ basketball. They had the quick push going, but somebody for the Saints got a hand on the ball, and that just threw everything out of sync. And that will be Childs doing the duty of point guard with Ryder on the bench right now. Childs will pull up and got it. Actually, I don't see Ryder on the bench. So I don't know if he went off to be looked at by Mike Dorian or not. Lead at 12 right now. They go down to Narcisse. Travel called on Narcisse this time. And so he went to back in and got called for the steps. And what happened is Harrington just released his body. So there was no resistance against him. And he took the steps. Childs works off the screen, goes to Harrington, same play, different side of the court. Harrington up, got it. That's just the pick and roll, the screen and roll, whatever you want to call it. But it's, like the coach said, Coach Cooper said for Hesser, it's not rocket science going on the floor right now. And he's right. Narcisse in and fouled. Harrington's going to pick up the foul. Yeah, got him with the body. 2 shots coming up for Narcisse.
On the line, shooting 2 for the Blue Devils is number 20. 24, Jerome Narcisse.
And that came at the midway point of the second half, and Narcisse will miss that first one. 57-43. Harrington's first personal foul. Each team with 4 team fouls. And no, I definitely don't see Ryda on the bench. Narcisse will miss them both, and Childs got the rebound. Childs under control, bringing it up as McCleary there to play defense now. Childs up, and no. Oh, nice job on the boards that time by Hesser College, and it was Childs that reached in and slapped the ball out of bounds. Childs stripped him of the basketball. Yeah, and Banks going to check back in now. Off balance, 3 ball, no good. Mistimed on the leap and picked out of the air by Nate Small, and Small up and got the ball to Pyrus. Isn't that ironic? Number 33 in blue, strip number 33 in white. And I tell you what, he had to go 80 feet to do it. Right there, that's good hustle by Pyrus.
Also checking in number 3, Lamar Pitts.
And Pitts back in the ballgame wearing number 3 in dark blue for Hesser College. And Ryder coming back now from the locker room. Drysdale from the free throw line, got it. Unmarked, nobody put a body on him anywhere. 59-43. They're looking to spin the ball down inside to Narcisse. Or no, that's McCleary, he wasn't open. Banks playing at the top of the arc. This is Narcisse, and this is a 2-point shot. No. Boy, it looked good when it left his hand, but it wouldn't cooperate with him. And Childs with the rebound. 59-43, 9 minutes to go in the basketball game. Childs waiting for Drysdale to come out, gives him the pass. Working on Simpson. Drysdale with the spin. Off the glass, got his own rebound, got fouled, and got the basket. I'll tell you what, Brad Drysdale playing his best game of the year right now. He's hustling on both ends of the floor. He's got the offense percolating. Got 4 block shots.
Brad Drysdale's basket is good, and Brad will be shooting 1.
And the lead has gone to 18 points, 61-43. Who would have thought that after the first 10 minutes of basketball? Like I said, the Saints, though, notoriously slow starting team. And they do. They just kind of takes a while to wake up and realize they've got to, it's time to play. But they get it together, and will that go? No. Tell you what, McCleary looks real good tonight for Hesser. And I see the call on the arm, and J.B. Ryda still flexing that lower back. I think it's his lower back. But he is at the scores table getting set to check back into the ballgame. And Cleary will miss out. I'll tell you one thing is the free throw shooting has not been that good tonight for Hesser College. And he'll miss both of them. They'll be on the floor. Ball will come down to Yops. He landed off the Childs, and now with Ryder back in the ballgame, he'll go back to the point. Harrington, nope. Inside position, kept the ball alive. I believe it was Yops. He couldn't control it, though. And down the floor to Narcisse. And Narcisse lets the traffic go by him, and nope. Harrington will get the foul. It's going to be the second foul on Harrington. 2 shots coming up for Narcisse. Stops the clock with 8:09 to go in the second half of play.
Shooting 2.
This will be the last home game for the boys, CSJ men's team, until after the holiday break, going into the second semester. They've got some games left, but just not here. So this gives you time now to get your CSJ schedule by going to the CSJ website and getting loaded up for the second half of the season, like myself. Well, see, I'll go from here now back to MSJ in the Middle River and West Rutland next week, so I'll stay busy. I just won't have the CSJ men's basketball. Harrington will swing it off to Drysdale. He's been outstanding tonight. He's in the running for the Grand Union Player of the Game. Well, I tell you, he's spun that around. It's been his follow-up on his misses because he hasn't hit a lot of first attempts. He's been able to follow it up and get his baskets. Narcisse baseline and got fouled going to the line. Well, CSJ can't do that. Keep stopping the clock and allowing Hesser to chip away from the free throw line.
Ball once again on number 21, Tyler Harrington.
And I believe CSJ going to call a timeout. We're going to talk it over and get back on this in sync here as we lead down to 16 now. And I watch Ryan on the sideline, and he's just stiff. He's not moving around freely like he was before the injury. And he's still flailing and flexing and stretching. So Narcisse at the line, as that's the third foul on Harrington now. And that's a good shot. $61-46 still. As Simpson almost able to tip the ball in. It's going to be blue basketball. Going to reset the shot clock to 35. There they go. They get it back now. McCleary on the baseline will bring the ball into play. To Pitts. He'll stop. Get to the free throw line. Bring it back beyond the arc to Simpson. Up and no. Boy, had an open look. Couldn't get it. And Drysdale protecting the ball will dribble to the opening on the left side of the floor and hand it off to Ryda. Ryda and McCleary now in the back court. Ryda behind the back will accelerate quickly over the timeline and work between circles. To Harrington, good hands will make the grab, pull the ball away from the defender. Goes to Drysdale. The pass carried him underneath the basket too far. He'll miss the shot, tipped around, and this time Hesser College will come out of it with the basketball. See, Drysdale has played well tonight, but he's missed a lot of first shots like that, and that's going to go off from the foot. To Narcisse, who got the ball back out to Pitts. 6:50 in the ball game left on the clock. 6 minutes 50 seconds. 61-46 the score. CSJ. Banks, Yobst, and to the floor goes Ryda. He'll spin the ball. I see Ryda right there having a lot of trouble just getting up. Yeah, always having a lot of problem. It's painful to watch. I mean, as much as they need him in there, how much damage are they doing to him right now? Drysdale came out to meet the pass. There's Harrington, came open, reverses, couldn't make it. Ryda just can't, look at him, he just can't run down the floor defensively. I mean, as much as it pains me, they might have to take him out though. Madison. Yeah, Ryda just looked over to the bench, he said, you gotta take me out. Childs will pick up the foul. And Madison coming to the ball game. Yeah, this is big, this injury. Ryda is one of the heart and souls of the team. It looks like it's going to be a problem for Ryda. Lead down to 13, 6:10 to go. That's the second foul on Childs. So Drysdale will get the rebound off the missed. I don't know how many free throws they have missed here. I'm talking about Hesser College. That Childs now will be seeing a lot of point guard duty with Ryda just immobile. Yeah, and Mike Dorian, the trainer's going to take a look at Ryda. That'll go off from Childs' foot out of bounds. Big turnover for a three-point shot. It's become a 10-point ball game, and they've got Ryda doing stretches. I think it's his back. Still relevant, I think. It's something that's concerning. Welch with Madison in the backcourt. Welch with the basketball, and he'll just beat him down the floor over the timeline. And Madison, good defense actually, stayed shoulder to shoulder with him. He'll swing it over to McCleary. As it's Hesser's turn to make a run up, and no foul. And they've gotten a lot of whistles. Any complaints they had in the first half have been taken care of here in the second half, but they haven't really. They're probably shooting around just 55-60% from the line, if that. Harrington with 4 fouls now.
On the line, shooting again for the Blue Devils, the third
So that is big. 4 on Harrington. Ryder injured. And they're going to stay with Harrington. So Narcisse makes it a 12-point game. Looking to make it an 11-point game. Does so. And just think, it wasn't that long ago I looked up and said to you, it's an 18-point lead. Well, it's not anymore. It's gone to 11. And momentum is now swung over to the Hesser College side. Harrington trying to pick the team up, and that shot will miss. And Madison will come down to the rebound on the weak side to get a new shot clock to work with. Tell you, the intensity level picking up a lot on that Hesser College side. I just think the offense gets a little stagnant with this set they're in. Madison, he's in a running for the Grand Union Player of the Game also. Best performance in the 2 years here at CSJ tonight, that I've seen. Now on the road he might have done more. Nice job, McCleary. Backed down his defender, posted him up, played with his back to the basket and made the shot. 63-52 CSJ, 4:40 to go in the ball game. Madison really didn't have space to get the shot off. Drysdale asks for the ball and gets the ball. Up and no. Drysdale with yet another miss in close. There he goes. And again, he followed up his missed shot. That's what's saving his bacon right now. 65-52, and Coach Bartlett calling for a defensive stop as Madison will pressure Welch, bringing the ball up. Welch, oh gosh, he traveled. Oh, they're going to call a hold on him. And that's Doug Childs with his 3rd foul. And look at the board. Now, it's completely reversed. I want to remember what the scoreboard said in the first half, and Hesser complained about it? Well, it's switched, and I thought it was going to change. Now, it's over 10 fouls on CSJ and just 5 on Hesser, and it's complete mirror image of what happened in the first half. And I knew that was going to happen. Once they had the discussion, the loud discussion at halftime, Hesser College with the officials that they were going to get the calls. I mean, the Hesser guy did his job. Mr. Cooper over there, he worked the officials. Now the calls, all gone his way in the second half. That's making your paycheck. Lead back down to 11. Childs will work against McCleary. Been a good matchup right here. Joe Childs with a nifty move to get the ball behind the back. Harrington with the grab. Harrington with the ball on the elbow. They'll play a little tossy catch, shot clock. Plenty of time, so 22 seconds right now. Drysdale playing high right now. The ops. Yeah, no shot, and it was no bonus shot. They're only at the 16 fouls. Pitts called for the foul as he had a jersey full of handful of Yop's jersey. So with 3:43 to go, Saints trying to hold on and get the win. Up, no good. Drysdale again. His shooting percentage has got to be some kind of low. Like I said, it's his rebounding and the putbacks that they're really impressive. He'll work on those bunnies. Got to dunk the ball. See Simpson step back, and this is a long 3, and it's an air ball, but becomes an assist maybe? It's going to become a foul. Childs will get his 4th foul. They cannot afford to lose Childs. They've already lost Ryder to an injury.
Also on there by Doug Childs.
And that is 4 on Childs.
Line shooting once again for the Blue Devils is number 34.
Oh yeah, I you know, it's a short bench because they have Heiser and Small available. Ryder is actually left to go to the locker room with Mike Dorian, the trainer. And the lead now down to 10 with 3:18 to go. At one point, Hesser College trailed by 18 points in the second half. CSJ was right around that 15, 16-point deficit mark in the first half, so they've made some runs, that's for sure. Ball on the floor, to tell you, everybody's hustling. Narcisse comes up with the basketball, and white basketball, so it'll be CSJ basketball. Childs strapped with the 4 fouls. I'm just looking who would play the point. Well, right up back now on the bench area. They haven't handed the ball off yet. Madison's still running around. They'll get into Childs, and 4 fouls and all. He's the man to bring it down the floor. Childs usually doesn't get in foul trouble per se. It's Drysdale that he usually does, but not tonight. To McCleary to Yops. Yops will hold the ball. Simpson on him. They'll get it down to Drysdale. Bobble the pass, and they'll kick it back out. 14 on the shot clock, and that's going to be, oh, great bounce, and it was stripped away from him, and he got it. He went for the dunk. The ball was stripped. He picked it up and finished it off. Just a fortunate bounce for CSJ. Lead back at 12. Pitts up, blocked by Harrington, playing with 4 fouls. And it's going to be blue basketball. It should be Hesser College basketball, and it will be on the baseline to McCleary. Been a great game tonight. I mean, every game I've done at home for the boys men's team has been completely entertaining. Been a good ball game. You gotta get down here the second semester. Got your CSJ live. McCleary front rimmed it. Yopst with the big rebound will hand the ball out to Childs, and defensively it's McCleary coming up now to pick up Childs. It's Pyrus and Banks at the scorers table for Hesser getting set to come into the basketball game. Childs will regain the handle on it. Almost had it taken away from him. Madison's been good man tonight off the bench. You'd like to see that confidence and aggressiveness from him. There's Brad Drysdale. Yeah, and I got to pick a Grand Union player of the game so they get the CSJ player of the game shirt, the donated shirt, off the mark to put back. Narcisse will get it. Don't forget, Narcisse has been playing with 4 fouls for a long time and done a good job. 12 points for CSJ, the lead. And Nate Small at the scores table. He's going to be coming back in. And Childs brought the defender out, slid the ball down, and Yops will get fouled. Yops will go to the line to shoot 2. Free blue will be Pitts called for the foul.
On the line, shooting for CSJ is number 22, Evan Yops.
So Yopst will get 2 shots, and then we'll have the substitutions allowed into the ballgame for both sides. No. And Harrington coming out of the game with 1:27 to go. Game. Gutsy performance by Harrington under the weather, but able to be his typical positive self on the court. Yops will get 1 of 2, and that'll make it a 13-point CSJ lead. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Hesser College with 1:25 to go in the basketball game. Yeah, so Nate Small into the ball game now. Madison also with him. Childs, Jobst, and Drysdale. They've got on a 2-3 zone defense now with 1:21 to go. Pyrus up, blocked out there by Small. Got up and made the block. Yeah, Drysdale threw the ball from Simpson and winded him, but he was out of bounds when he did it. They're going to reset the shot clock to a full 35. Okay. Yeah, so they need somebody to take the ball out of bounds, and Banks is going to take the ball out of bounds. He'll lob it into Pyrus, and tell you what, CSJ again, when they get down that 13, 14, 15 points, this year I just don't worry anymore because I see that they have the ability, or it's their tendency, to start pounding away at the lead, and they got a 13-point lead now with just 60 seconds left in the basketball game. Looking to say it's safe almost. Yeah, oh, if you would have caught that, yeah. I was going to say safe to say they're going to get the win here at home over Hesser, but the pass will slide out of the hands. So Drysdale will be the Grand Union player of the game. I really thought long and hard about Madison doing it, but Drysdale was just so consistent tonight when he needed go-to baskets and count it. Oh, we didn't get it. So it will become a foul and 2 shots. So Drysdale will get the foul, and Narcisse will be at the line. That's the 3rd foul on Drysdale. So Narcisse, he went the whole second half with 4 personal fouls and did a great job of staying in the game, but also being effective while he's staying in the game. Looks like he had to go and hide. And again, just a 12-point game, 45 seconds to go. There is a 10-second difference in shot clock and game clock. Childs with the crossover. He's quick off that dribble. Baseline to Yops. He'll hand it off to Drysdale. He'll penetrate, go up, and no. Rebound, Nate Small. Now, Nate Small played forward at high school. He's about my height, about 5'9", but he played forward all through high school.
Well, 22, DeAndre Simpson.
Simpson will get the foul, and that'll send Drysdale to the line. And safe to say now that the Saints will secure the win over Hesser College. And Drysdale wishes that one in. So Brad Drysdale will be the Grand Union player of the game. And Yops with the rebound, and they can just dribble the clock out now, and they'll get it off to Drysdale. And he's told from the bench, Hesser College, there's no fouls, no fouls, no fouls. So they'll let the final 8 seconds, 7 seconds tick down. Again, pick up CSJ basketball after the holiday break by just going to the CSJ website. Get the schedule and come on down to Sports Saints. Congratulations to the Saints. A great effort by Hesser. Munger Vision, another good effort also.
Hesser College 58.